What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you clicked on this video, you know why you're here. On the road to 25k subs by the end of the year. And if you like the music that you hear, click the links. They are in the description. Alright, so this video hit my email account and I've been seeing it make its rounds on YouTube. It's been popping up in and out of my feed. It popped up on my TikTok as well, and I'm actually gonna show a TikTok clip response to this because the guy that responded with a stitch to her particular clip, man, he sprung some facts on this chick. Oh, and by the way, this clip was actually sent through the this is one of those passport bro hating channels, so I'll leave the link in here. I'm not gonna waste my time tagging it, because if I tag it, they just gonna come for me, man, and I'm not gonna waste. I'm like, last thing I need is passport bros exposed and peso man up in my comments, because all they gonna do is troll, and then when I tell them to come to my live, they're not gonna do it. And hell, I'm like, these dudes don't even cam up, so I'm like, that right there tells you everything you need to know about these guys. Alright, let's see what she got to say. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
So I know a lot of these passport bros, and especially black men, are in my comments asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight. And before anything, I'm a woman, so I'm always going to stand up for women regardless of race.
Okay, and we're always going to stand up for men regardless of race. What's your point?
We do not care.
Passport bros isn't just black guys. But let's keep it moving.
And one thing that really bothers me about this is these same passport bros are the men who probably tried to hit on me in the US before they realized that we don't like them either.
Bruh.
I'm from a town that really doesn't have that many Asian women, especially Asian women who look like me. Like I said, you guys, I'm adopted. I grew up in a white family in the Midwest, so I have no beauty standards from South Korea. I'm a thick woman. I weigh about 165 pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler, and they still do. Regardless of what some men in the comments are trying to say, that black men aren't checking for Asian women. Yeah, right. Check my DMs. But anyway,
we do not care.
I really wish women would stop trying to hold the value of men wanting to have sex with them as the same as men that actually want to be with them and take them seriously. I really wish women would stop doing that. It's really getting annoying.
You stupid.
Like, women act like they literally had to make something of themselves to get attention from men. No, you didn't. You hit the genetic lottery and you happen to stay in shape. Congratulations.
We do not care.
What you want, a medal? Let's keep it moving.
pretty much every time I met a black man, he thought it would be a flex to say something like, yeah, I like my women foreign, I like my women exotic. And I don't know why they decided to say that to me, if they thought it would make me feel good or something, but for me it's always a red flag. And so I would dig in a little bit further and say, well, what do you mean by that? Like, because I'm a white girl on the inside. My family is white. I grew up in a white community in a small town in the Midwest, so I might look exotic, but I'm Wonder Bread white on the inside. So anyway, whenever these guys would say this, I'd be like, well, you're about to be in for a big disappointment if you're expecting a submissive, docile Asian to take care of you.
Well, of course. You just said you was born and raised in the Midwest. You Americanized as French toast.
How dare you!
Clearly, we can see that. The moment you started opening your mouth, trust me, we know. We know the difference.
But it really bothered me when these guys would say, yeah, I don't like black women, because that's what it always came down to, that they didn't date black women, regardless if they were black or not. And their moms are black, their sisters are black, their cousins are black. I'm like, would you say this to their face? That's weird. So
yeah, I have.
We do not care.
And it's not necessarily that I don't date black women. It's just that I don't take them serious. Like, until I come across one that can show me that she could be feminine and not a headache and not combative, like most of them are raised to be, because that's what comes with that independent mindset. then cool. But most black women that I come across, they have that mindset. Now, you got black guys that'll put up with it, but let me tell you something. They ain't happy. Let's keep it moving. At least most of them ain't anyway.
I kind of pick and prod after I already decided, yeah, I'm done with this, I'm out, because anybody who says something like that just is an immediate red flag. But it always came down to the same stupid stereotypes that black men always have to say about women. They're loud, they're masculine, they don't know how to treat a man, they wear fake hair. So what? So what? You don't have to put down an entire race of women because you have a preference.
Okay, so if that's the case, then women didn't have to put down men for the last 5-6 decades just because y'all make y'all own money now. Let's keep it moving.
And honestly, like, I've dated pretty much every race, every ethnicity. I'm Ms. Worldwide when it comes to dating. Only common denominator is black hair and dark eyes usually. But I've never heard...
Nah, the common denominator is you. Let's keep it moving.
Any group of people, group of men, put down their own women more than I've heard black men do it in pursuit of other women. And I just find it really disheartening. And I understand why this divide is getting bigger, but I don't want to be a part of it. So I hate it, and I had to speak on it.
Nah, you really didn't. But you felt the need to because the sisterhood is real. Y'all have a hive mindset, and y'all been programmed and indoctrinated to be that way. I will say this, however. She brought up something very, very, very intriguing. How there's such a divide in the black community in terms of dating. Alright? I'm gonna show y'all this next clip because this next clip pretty much debunks what she's saying. Check this out. Alright, now this is a guy that did a stitch response to the exact same video.
Any group of people, group of men, put down their own women.
So she had a bunch of personal anecdotes to support her claim, but I got facts. In this study, all races of females, except for Asians, had the same race preference. And in this article written about another study, Asian women are more likely to be living with white men than Asian men. Nearly 45% of cohabitating Asian women have white partners, while less than 43% have Asian partners. And
Man, that's almost half of Asian women.
Bruh, you can't make this shit up.
And she got the nerve, bruh.
Get the French toast out of here.
Let's keep it moving. I'ma shut up.
see if Asian men are having trouble dating. There are clear gaps in romantic relationship involvement. While over 3/4 of white, black, and Hispanic men report being in a relationship, just 65% of Asian men report any romantic relationship. That's 10%. And as she went into personal anecdotes, I will too. I've also dated every single race, and the Asian had the least pride in it, and I felt like was the least to date their own race. So what do you think about this?
And let's keep it a buck, man. Especially when it comes to countries like the Philippines and Thailand. What races of men do y'all see more than anything? It wasn't until recently till you start seeing more black men go to Thailand and the Philippines. But even now, when it comes to these Asian countries, you see far more white guys than you do black guys. So for her to say this was pretty disingenuous. And then the stats that he just brought up made her look even more disingenuous. For real, it kind of made her look like she was projecting. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you want to speak up for black women? And you mean to tell me these black women ain't never said anything bad about black men around you?
Not the cap.
You serious?
You damn right I'm calling cap. Like, they've been doing this for decades. The only reason why they in their feelings now is because men are finally starting to speak up. And like I said in my interview with Kings and Dreams, the reason why y'all get so upset and y'all give so much pushback is because it's so taboo for a man to hold you accountable. Because you've been brainwashed to believe that we're supposed to accept your behavior no matter how bad it is. Meanwhile, we're held to all kind of conditions. So with that in mind, what incentive does a man have to take a woman seriously in the West? Yeah, I mean, I'll finish this video with that question, man. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
Go.